Hello students, welcome to geography class. Today we are going to discuss the last topic of Asia, which is the part of lesson 5 and given on page number 58 of your geography book. The objectives of the topic are to study about Asia as a continent of contrast or extremes. Before we start the topic, let's discuss the important terms. Mountains, high elevated landform with pointed peaks, example Himalaya, etc. Plateau, high flat tableland with rugged topography, example Deccan Plateau, etc. Basins, an area drained by river and its tributaries, example Ganga Basin, etc. Delta, a triangular piece of land formed by depositional work of river at its mouth, example Godavari Delta, etc. Inland water body, a water body which is unable to reach the sea or ocean, example Caspian Sea. So let's start with the topic. Asia contains virtually every kind of natural landscape, which is why Asia is called the continent of extremes. Roughly half of the continent consists of highlands and about 8% is more than 10,000 feet above sea level. There are various reasons to call Asia continent of extreme. Let's discuss one by one. Number one is highest point and the lowest point. It is the mountainous continent having the highest mountain peak, Mount Everest, that is 8,848 meter on the earth. It is also the lowest point, the Dead Sea, 400 meter below the sea level. Dead Sea is a salt lake bordered by Jordan to east and Israel and the West Bank to the west. It lies in the Jordan Rift Valley. It is called the Dead Sea because there is no life, no fish. So the water is so dense with much salt, it makes everyone float to the heaviest. Next amazing point, which makes Asia as a continent of contrast, is the highest plateau and the largest natural depression. There is a plateau of Tibet, which is commonly known as Roof of the World. It is the highest and the largest plateau in the world. On the other hand, the Tarim Basin is one of the largest natural depressions in the world. Both are present in Asia. Next is the largest delta of the world, the Ganga-Brahmaputra Delta, is found here. It is formed by Ganga and Brahmaputra river in India and Bangladesh, and it is a source of very fine alluvial soil, which makes the area fertile. Next is vegetation. Vegetation is also plentiful in Asia continent, which sets Asia apart from other continents. The natural vegetation varies from tiny mosses and lichens to thick evergreen equatorial forest. Tiny mosses lichens are found in tundra region. On the other hand, equatorial evergreen forests are found near equator. Next is Asia receives the highest average annual rainfall, that is 11,872 mm at Mozambique in Meghalaya, India. Besides this, there are vast areas which do not receive any rainfall for years. Mozambique is famous for its rain. The village derives its name from the megaliths found in the Khasi Hills. It is one of the windward side of Garo Khasi in Jaintia Hills. It receives rain from southwest monsoon winds, which has its path from the Bay of Bengal. Next is Asia has recorded the lowest temperature at Vakhoyansk, minus 70 degrees Celsius in Russia. It is the coldest inhabited place in the world. Asia has the highest temperature in Jacobabad, 50 degrees Celsius in Pakistan. So both the highest temperature as well as the lowest temperature are found in Asia, which makes the Asia as a continent of contrast. Next is, it has the deepest freshwater lake known as Lake Baikal. It is the deepest lake of the world with the depth of 1637 meter. Beside this, it has the largest body of inland water known as the Caspian Sea. And at the last but not the least, both the hot desert, the Thar Desert and the cold desert, the Gobi Desert, are found here in Asia. The Thar Desert, also known as the Great Indian Desert, is a large arid region in the northwestern part of Indian subcontinent that covers an area of 200,000 km square. and forms a natural boundary between India and Pakistan. It is the world's 17th largest desert and the world's 9th largest subtropical desert. It is famous for its amazing fort, camel safari, golden sand dunes, and colorful culture. Next, on the other hand, Gobi Desert is a vast arid region in the northern China and southern Mongolia. It is known for its dunes, mountains, and rare animals such as snow leopard and camels. So, students, this is all about our Asia, the continent of contrast or extremes. The various reasons to call Asia the continent of contrast or extremes we have studied just now. You have to revise this and solve the related back exercise. With this topic, we have completed our full Asia. Students, we have to revise full Asia. We will meet very soon with a new topic. Till then, have a good day.